What's up, everybody? It's me, the Clean Shaver. No fancy intro this time. Unfortunately, that song got flagged by YouTube as not mine. I didn't write it. It was written by a guy by the name of Zed. But yeah, so I can't use that song anymore. So, no fancy intro this time. But I'm excited to be bringing you the review of the Tatara razor. This guy. Yeah, all right. So, like I said, no intro this time, so we'll just go right into it. I did do a live live shave with this razor. I'll put the video up here, but if you want to watch the thing in full, I'll put the link to it down in my description. You can find it there. But otherwise, let's just go ahead and talk about this razor. So this is the Tatara Nodachi razor. They make two different models. The Nodachi, which is the more aggressive, they call it, or more efficient razor, which is this one. And then the Masamune. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. It's supposed to be Japanese, but whatever. I don't speak Japanese, so in case you couldn't tell. This razor is machined out of stainless steel, and according to them, when they were sending me this razor, it was fresh off the machine, which is pretty cool. Full disclosure, I did not buy this razor. They sent it to me and asked me to give my thoughts, and so some people don't like that, but I always do my best to give you my honest feedback and my honest thoughts about something. So this razor in particular, I have really enjoyed using. They did send me the Masamune handle as well. Whenever I say Masamune or Masamune, whatever, it reminds me of Thai curry. I know I'm hungry, but yeah, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but no matter. This is the Nodachi razor, the one I'm reviewing. This head is supposedly a bit more efficient than the other one, the model that I can't pronounce. And if this one is more aggressive or more efficient than the other one, I don't know how I would feel about using the other one actually, because this one is pretty perfect for me. But before I get too far into that, let's go ahead and talk about the points. So if you've watched any of my razor reviews, you know I grade on 4 things. That is design, efficiency, price, and the subjective cool factor. So let's go ahead and go for design. Design on this, I gave them a 9.5 actually. I really like the design on it. I shared the image on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and a few people said they didn't care for it. That's totally fine. And it was mostly the handle design that they didn't care for. Funny thing for me is that you can see the kind of dimpled knurling there, which is in just the right spot for balance. If my handle holds still, see? It's in just that right spot. It reminds me, and my wife, she calls it the Dalek razor. And I'll explain why. If any of you are familiar with the show Doctor Who, then you'll know what a Dalek is. I'll put an image of it right here. But a Dalek is an alien that is bent on the destruction of everyone except for them. And it has this very symmetrical, and they're actually not concave, they're convex little knobs on the Dalek, but in this case, it's almost an optical illusion. It looks very similar. But all that being said, I really like the design of it. It's got a good weight to it. Being out of stainless steel, it does. And this handle is a bit longer than the Masamune handle, which is a very similar, you can see that knurling on there. But I really like the length of the handle. It fits really well in my hand. I don't mind the other handle. It works very well as well. The only place where I had to knock it a bit, and this is something that's nitpicky for me as a head shaver, is that you can kind of see that the tabs of the blade stick out just ever so slightly. I mean, we're talking maybe a 32nd of an inch, maybe even a 64th. It's not much, but The reason I have to knock that is that it makes it so I have to be careful if I'm going behind my ears. I have, not with this razor, I have nicked myself with other razors where the tab of the blade sticks out just that little bit. It's not sharpened, but it is sharp enough to grab some skin and tear a little bit. So I had to knock it just a little bit for that. I think they could very easily resolve that just by extending the base plate and the top cap just that teeny tiny bit. Otherwise, if they were able to resolve that for me, it would be a near almost completely perfect razor for me. Which brings me, so 9.5 for the design, and that brings me to for the efficiency. Efficiency, I gave them a 10 because it's a very rare razor that I can put a feather blade in and get a completely seamless, smooth, baby butt smooth, no harm to me whatsoever shave, even with doing 3 passes, and this razor does it. Now, some people have absolutely no problem with feather blades. They are some of the sharpest, gnarliest, wickedest blades in the world, but they don't agree with me generally, except in this razor. It's really incredible. In the video in the shave video there, I hadn't shaved my head for a week, I think. And it took everything down going against the grain, against the growth, no problem whatsoever. It was pretty fantastic. So efficiency, I gave it a 10. It was absolutely fantastic. It seems like no matter how long it's been since I shaved, it'll give me a completely smooth, efficient shave. Even with a feather blade, it doesn't tear me up, which is fantastic. And it's efficient enough that it's right in that sweet spot where you just feel enough of the blade where you know it's working, but you don't feel so much that you have to be scared. I love it. I absolutely love the efficiency factor on this razor. It's fantastic. Price. So this is where it comes down a little bit for me. It's expensive. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's this version is 149 euros. They're out of Portugal, so they use euros, which is about $165. That's a significant amount of money, for a lot of folks. That being said, it is very well made, and feels very solid in your hand. And the performance is just stellar. So I gave them an 8. I think for the right person, the price may be reasonable. For me, in my current situation, I don't know that I could necessarily, I would aim to be able to afford it, or I would save up to buy it if I had some experience with it. So if $165 sounds like a good deal to you and you want it is an amazing shave. I cannot emphasize that enough. But $165 is a lot of money. There's even a blackout version, or I forget what they call it on the website, but there's a dark coat version of this that is 164 euros, which is about $182. So take it up another 17 bucks. It looks sick. It looks really, really cool. But again, it's pricey. So take that for what it's worth. I gave it an 8 because I think for the performance, it merits the price. It is an absolutely stellar shave, but it is expensive. There's no hiding that. Then the cool factor. I gave it a 9. I think it is a very cool razor. Personally, I really like the look of it. I really like the feel of it. I think it's got a cool name, the Nodachi, and the way it comes in the box. I'll show you here. Packaging is just really cool. I shared some images on Instagram that show the actual packaging, how it came in the box, but I'll show you the packaging here. It came in wrapped up in black paper and had a wax seal on it. It was really cool, really, really nice. But yeah, I really dig the packaging on this. I think it is very cool. How that slides right off from routine to passion. Pretty cool. And then it's cork. You know, so from a shipping standpoint, it makes total sense for them because it's lightweight, but it also does a great job protecting the razor. And it looks very classy. I mean, it's very well laid out. It's not roughly cut or anything like that. It's nice. I really like that. I think it is a cool razor. And so for that, I gave it a 9. Now, that brings our total score to 36.5 out of 40, which is about a 91.25% or something like that, A minus. So very good. A little bit, I mean, just this much off center, if we're talking, and it's really the price that did it in for me. But stellar shaver. I really can't complain about that at all. Fantastic razor. I really enjoyed using it. So, yeah, that's it for me. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and put it down in the comments down below, or hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Google Plus is kind of no more, so I used to promote that. Those are really the best places to get a hold of me. You can also email me, thecleanshaver@gmail.com. And look forward to your questions, and if there's anything I can help out with, let me know. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down to my channel down below, and excuse me, and if you like, you can set up some notifications so you can get notices whenever I do post another video. It's been a while. It's been about a year actually since my last review, but I'm gonna try and come back and do some more stuff. Life gets in the way, man. But anyway, hope everyone is doing well. Thank you again for watching. Be smooth, shave it up, and we'll see you next time.